Hello and welcome to CVAT Academy, your go-to training hub for mastering data annotation with CVAT. In this video, we'll show how to annotate an image using AI tools in a real project. Let's go! Let's open the instructions. The goal of annotation in this project is to highlight the key elements of clothing by creating masks that fully cover the visible area. A medium level of detail is used when creating masks. Minor inaccuracies are allowed. Capturing some background or slightly offsetting from the edge of the clothing within approximately 5 to 10 pixels is acceptable. Each visible area of clothing is annotated according to its designated class. 3 annotation classes are defined for this project: top, bottom, and footwear. The top class includes any visible elements of clothing on the upper body: t-shirts, shirts, sweatshirts, jackets, and so on. If a person is wearing multiple layers, for example, a t-shirt and a jacket, the entire visible layer is annotated as a single object of the top class. When annotating the top class, the sleeve length must be indicated in the attributes: short, long, or sleeveless. The bottom class is used to annotate visible lower body clothing: shorts, pants, sweatpants, and so forth. For the bottom class, the leg length is indicated in the attributes: short for shorts, or long for pants. The footwear class is used to annotate visible footwear: shoes, sneakers, boots, and so on. Each visible piece of footwear is annotated as a separate object, one mask for the left and one for the right foot. Socks, accessories, bags, belts, etc. Body parts, hands, legs, head, and any other objects unrelated to clothing are not annotated. When annotating clothing, any drawstrings, laces, and other visible details must be included in the mask. For convenience, examples of annotation are provided. Let's close the instructions. For this project, we can use the SAM interactor. It suits the quality requirements of the task. This project uses 3 annotation classes: top, bottom, and footwear. Each class is represented by a single instance except for footwear, where 2 separate masks for the left and right foot are required for each frame. This means a total of 4 objects are annotated per image. Since only one person is present in the frame, the location of these clothing elements is obvious and does not require searching. For this reason, a sequential annotation approach is used. First, the top class is annotated, then the bottom class, and finally both instances of the footwear class. This approach significantly reduces the time spent switching between active classes. Although switching itself only takes a few seconds, with a large number of images, this can result in significant time savings, potentially amounting to several dozen minutes, depending on the total number of images. In addition, minimizing the number of switches helps maintain the annotator's focus, which has a positive impact on both the speed and quality of the work. Let's open AI tools. By default, the top class is already selected. Enable the Start with a Bounding Box switch. Some objects may be large, so this will limit the area of interest for the interactor. Click Interact and start annotating. Draw a bounding box so that the entire shirt fits within it. The bounding box doesn't need to be perfect. It can be drawn with a slight margin, especially when there are no nearby objects that could affect the SAM result. The result is satisfactory. Although SAM didn't capture the shirt's edges precisely, this is acceptable within the project's requirements. Now it's necessary to set the value for the attribute. In this case, it's long sleeves. Move to the next frame and annotate the t-shirt in the same way. At the bottom, SAM missed a small area, so add a couple of points to cover it. Now the quality is satisfactory. Save the result by pressing N, then set the attribute value to short sleeves. Move to the next frame. In this frame, SAM will have a slightly harder time because both the jacket and the t-shirt must be captured within a single mask. In the first iteration, SAM captured only the jacket, so add a few points for the t-shirt to cover it as well. Save the result and set the attribute value to long sleeves. Continue using this annotation method until the last frame is reached. We have finished annotating the top class. Now return to the first frame and switch the label to bottom. The annotation process remains the same. Outline the object using the bounding box, make sure the mask covers all required areas, and add additional positive points if necessary. In rare cases where SAM makes significant errors, adjust part of the mask manually, and in the end, set the correct attribute value. Continue in this way until the final frame. Once the bottom class is finished, return to the first frame and switch the class to footwear. The process remains the same, except this class has no attributes, so that step can be skipped. Pay attention to laces. They might not be captured in the mask the first time and will need to be added manually. Also note that when switching between frames, the zoom remains focused on the lower part of the frame where the footwear is located. Be sure to turn off the reset zoom setting to avoid having to zoom into this area on every frame. Once the annotation of the final class is complete, the final result can be reviewed. Thus, this project demonstrates a complete workflow for annotating human clothing using the SAM tool. By properly organizing the work, following a clear annotation sequence, and considering the specifics of the data, it is possible to significantly reduce the time required to complete the task while maintaining a high level of quality. This method provides a convenient and efficient pipeline for annotators, allowing for stable speed and precision even when dealing with a large number of frames.